I'm gonna be so real, yeah. Chelsea's the best, man. Them man are the greatest. There is no team in the world that comes close to Chelsea when it comes to selling players. Them man are old timers when it comes to that. Bro, why am I seeing bums? Why am I seeing scrubs? Why am I seeing players that've got no idea who they are getting sold for 10 million, 15 million, 20 million each? Each. And you can't even use the Saudi tax on them. It's not like the men are selling every player to Saudi Arabia or China or to America. Brother, I'm seeing them getting sold to Premier League clubs, French league. Bro, them men are doing it to another level. Another level. Listen, I'm going to break it down with you guys. I'm going to break it down what I mean, each player by each player. And it starts with my man. Marcus Bettinelli went to City for 2.4 million euros. All right, cool. This guy is not even one first choice, second choice, third choice. And boom, straight away Kepa as well. They just sold 2 goalkeepers for about 7 million each. 7 million combined. And them men are not even nowhere near the first team picture, second team picture, not even the under 21 fam. Then, out of nowhere, I'm seeing Bashir Humphreys. Who the hell is Bashir Humphreys? Why am I seeing Bashir Humphreys, the combination of Arab and Englishman together, bro? Getting sold for how much? 14 million euros. For a Donny who's never kicked ball for Chelsea. Never kicked ball for Chelsea. Then I'm seeing Matthias Amagugu. For how much? 15 million. I know about him. I've heard about him. But still being sold for 15 million euros. It's insane. It's absolute insane. And then you've got Petrovic. Brother. How are you selling Petrovic for 28 million euros? Yes, I know he had a decent season at Strasbourg. Yes, I know he was starting a couple of games for Chelsea before when Sanchez was on the bench and when Jurgensen still wasn't there. Yes, I know he was there. And yes, I know Bournemouth needs a goalkeeper because Kepa got sold. But then again, if you deep it, Neto is back to Bournemouth. So why are Bournemouth signing a goalkeeper for 28 million in Petrovic? Wallah Fez. I'm 100% sure if there is any team in the world that employed Petrovic, there is no way in hell them are selling for 28 million. Only Chelsea will do it. Only Chelsea will somehow do it. And then Noni for 56 million euros. Noni to Arsenal. So Arsenal would rather spend 56 million on Noni than use that money to sign Eze or Rodrigo. How the hell did Chelsea manage to make profit on Noni? This is insane. Absolutely insane. All of those players are combined to how much? 128 million. 128 million euros. And the thing is, I'm not done yet. The thing is, there's still more players that are about to go. Let's have a look at Chelsea's team and let's just assess the players that potentially could go. We have got how much? 120 million in mind, all right? Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for now because I'm going to add something else to it as well, all right? Let's keep that to mind, yeah? All right. Sanchez, he's staying. Jurgensen, he's staying. Slonina, he's staying. I think that's going to be Chelsea's 3 goalkeepers for next season. All right, cool. Boom. Colwill is going to stay. Trevor Chalobah is going to stay. Wesley Fofana is injured. He's going to come back and stay. Renato Vega is rumored to go. This Donny is leaving. At one point, I swear to God, yeah, if Atletico at one point was rumored to get him for 40 million, Chelsea were about to sell Renato Vega for 40 million. Atletico changed their mind. They went for someone else. They went for, I think, Almada at the end or someone else, yeah. Renato Vega, they bought him for how much? Like 15, 16 million? Something like that. They managed to get 5 million loan spell to Juve. They managed to get money for that. And now they're about to send him for even more money. So let's say Renato Vega, let's say for argument's sake here, we've got how much? 220 in mind. Let's say Renato Vega is going to be sold for 25, 30 million minimum, yeah? That gives us to what? Let's just keep that in mind. 30 million, yeah? Let's keep 30 million into mind. I'm pretty sure Chelsea will manage to get 30 million for Renato Vega. Boom. Disasi. This is our cheeks. How much? He's about to leave. He went on loan to Aston Villa. I'm pretty sure Chelsea will find any random club that is prepared to pay about 18 to 20 million Disasi. Let's say 30 million plus 20 million Disasi. 50 million now in total, yeah? 50 million in total. Badashile is staying. Tosin is going to stay. Mamadou Sarr, he's just joined. He's going to stay. Aaron, I think he's going to loan them out. Let's just keep him to the side. He's not going to go anywhere. Cucurella, he's going to stay. Chilwell, they're going to sell him. Is he free agent? Nope. Is he free agent? Contract expires when? next year, them man are going to sell him. For how much? Let's say for argument's sake, they sell him for 10 million. All right? Wallah, knowing Chelsea, it might be 20 million. Let's just say for 10 million. Let's just be generous this time around. So we've got what? We've got 30 plus 20 plus 10. That's 60 million so far combined out of defenders, yeah? Milo Gusto's going to stay. Reece James going to stay. This Stunning right here, Alfie Gilchrist. I'm going to be so real. It's a free agent. He's a free agent. His contract just expired, yeah? Yeah, you know what? Let's just keep him to the side. 60 million so far. Just bear that in mind. Josh is going to stay. Casado's going to stay. Lavia's going to stay. Dario, he's just joined. He's not going to go anyway. Leslie, his contract ends in 2030. Knowing Chelsea, this man was going to probably go back to Southampton or something. Chelsea's going to sell him for 22 million. Knowing Chelsea is going to be 22, 24, 25 million. So in combined, we've got 85 million if this guy goes for 25 million. 85 million combined. Let's just say for argument's sake, yeah. Enzo stay. Andrew Son's going to stay. Dewsbury Hall. I've seen the reports. He might be going to a different club. He might go back to Leicester. He might go to Fulham. I've seen different reports. I don't know what Chelsea's going to do because they're going to keep Santos. Santos probably going to be the Dewsbury Hall from last season. Dewsbury Hall last season got minutes off the bench. Conference League. This time around, there's no Conference League. This time around, there's Champions League football. So Chelsea can't afford to have a B team and then the main team. Their man needs to start rotating players. Is Dewsbury Hall part of the rotations? I don't think so. Because they've got man like Dario and they've got Andres Santos. I personally think Dewsbury Hall will be sold, but if he was going to be sold, he's going to be sold for 30 million minimum. 30 million minimum. Knowing Chelsea, it might be 35. Let's just say 35, because then man do it to another level. So we've got 85 plus 35. How much is that? 120 million. Quick maths. 120 million so far. Carney, he's going to be sold as well. He just had a loan spell at Dortmund. Dortmund's going to probably be stupid enough to get him back. For how much? 30 million. Let's just say 30 million, yeah? I know it might be 40 million. Let's just say 30 million, all right? That's 150 million so far. 150 million so far. Cole Palmer's going to stay. Payet, stay. Jamie Gittins just joined. Tariq George, stay. His situation is completely different. Estaviao, stay. Neto, Raheem Sterling. So we've got 150 million. Raheem Sterling, Chelsea will find a way to offload him for about 20 million. Let's just say 20 million. And how much is that? That's 170 million so far. And then Joao Felix. Chelsea have just managed to sell Joao Felix for 52 million. 50 million. 50 for Joao Felix. You know, that is now 220 million. Nico Jackson, let's say for argument's sake, to be fair, I don't think he will stay. I think he might leave. I think a United, to be fair, he might stay as well. You know what? Let's keep Nico Jackson. Let's just keep Nico Jackson aside. All right. So far, we've got 220 million. Liam Delap is in Nkunku. They will find a way to sell Nkunku for 30 million. 30 million for Nkunku. How much is that? That's 250 million. Brocha. Let's just say 15 million. That is what? That is 265. Gui, let's just say 10 million. That is what? 275 million. And Fafana, that is now 50 million. That is now 290 million on players that Chelsea is still able to sell in their current team. And now if you combine 290 million, combine that with the fact that how much is that? That is 228 million. So far, 200 and how much did we say? 285. Brother, I can't lie. I might need a calculator for this one. I'm going to need a calculator for this one. 285 plus 128. That is, how much is that? That is 413. Combine that with the fact they managed to get 125 million for winning the Club World Cup. 7 games got them 125 million, and that is 538. Chelsea has made, if everything goes in working order, if everything goes perfectly, Chelsea have just made $500 million for just selling players and winning the Club World Cup. Now, let's talk about the players which they've brought in, because they have signed players. Who are they? Gittins, 64 million. Joao Pedro, 63 million. That is currently, let's just say for argument's sake, that is 127 plus Liam Delap, 127 plus 30, 127 plus 30, that is 172, I believe. 172. Estaviao, I don't think they spent money now. I think the money came from, I think they spent it last year when they signed him. Dario, 22 million. that is 190 plus Saar, that's 200 and 205. Let's just add Payet and Estaviao to the mix. That will be 250 million. There is still nowhere near how much they're potentially about to sell. So Chelsea, you know what baffles me the most? Chelsea have sold. This is the craziest thing. Chelsea is about to sell. Where is he? What's the Haywan? Joao Felix for 50 million and replace him with who? Xavi Simons for the same amount. The reports are saying it. I'll make a video when it actually becomes permanent and how I see Xavi Simons fitting in this Chelsea team. But them men are about to replace Joao Felix with Xavi Simons without even spending any sort of money on him. That is how insane Chelsea is. And this is what I'm talking about. No team comes close to this. No team is able to sell the likes of, the likes of who? Where is he? The likes of Nani for 56 million. Petrovic for 28 million. And by the way, this is not just this summer. Chelsea's done it every single season. Mason Mount for 65 million. Chelsea are experts. Chelsea are specialists when it comes to this. This is their bag. This is their bag, bro. Like, you know how Real Madrid people always say Real Madrid, their bag is to sign free agents. Chelsea's bag is to sell players for crazy amount of money. Them man are I think the only team that comes close to them, the only team that can say, you know what, we can compete somewhat with them is Liverpool. It's Liverpool. But Chelsea are on another level. They're on table one. They are the Messis of selling clubs. They are the LeBron James. They are nothing comes close to them. Tell me any team that can do this. And so I don't want to hear Chelsea, oh my God, they spend a lot of money, brother. That's the reason why they spend a lot of money. It's because they sell a lot of players. They manage to get so much money. They manage to recoup most money. So all the players which they sign are players and the money which they've used from the selling. Raw, man. I can't lie, man. Every time I see a signing get sold for 25, 20, bro, it's like they can't keep getting away with this. Every time I see a player getting sold for 20 million who I've got no idea who they are, bro, it's the same thing. They can't keep getting away with this. But I'm going to be so real. Chelsea, fair play to you guys. I'm going to be so real. I don't think anyone can compete with you guys. Fair play to you guys. Listen, put down in the comments what you guys think of the whole situation. Put down in the comments how much money you think Chelsea is about to sell. The same way I broke it down player by player, player by player. Put down in the comments the players that you think Chelsea will sell, especially you guys Chelsea fans, and how much you think you get from them. And let's just see how much you can add to it to what the final amount could be before you start buying more players, because I think you might buy a Xavi Simons and one more person. I still personally think you need a goalkeeper. I think a goalkeeper is a priority. I don't think you go to next season and trusting. I know what Robert Sanchez did at Club World Cup. He did amazingly, but you can't be trusting Robert Sanchez after just 2 months. You need a goalkeeper. That should be a priority. But let's see. Like I said, don't forget to like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you soon with another video. Peace.